We are so back.
He's back!
Hey everyone! It's great to be back, and I've got something very exciting to share with you today. I've officially joined the Sonic Rumble Creator Program, and I'm hyped to bring you new and exciting content from one of the most fun Sonic games I've played in a while. That's right, we're diving into my first impressions of an early access Steam version of Sonic Rumble. Since it's been almost a year, a lot has changed. But before we jump in, let's talk about everything you need to know about the game's pre-registration campaign. There's some cool rewards for hitting each goal, with Movie Sonic being the best of the bunch. We're so close to reaching the end goal before the game's official release on May 8th. And everyone will unlock these launch rewards on day 1 if we make it all the way to the end. Not registered yet? Smash the link in the description below to get yourself pre-registered today. Now let's talk about my grand return to Sonic Rumble after the closed beta last year. First off, this game has gotten a lot of new updates and quality of life improvements over time. I might as well be learning this game all over again with everything I have missed out on before. One of the best additions I've seen so far are a whole new selection of stages added into the match rotations. I feel like the choices of where we get to play have more than doubled from last time. And as in Sonic tradition, each one keeps the unique environments that we all recognize from Sonic games we played before. Also, since the closed beta, there's now ranks you can earn in stages. This encourages you to keep replaying stages you might already had before until you truly mastered them. The overall stage variety really keeps the matches feeling fresh, with something different to expect every time you decide to rumble. Now for all of our collectors out there, we also got a much bigger character roster. There are plenty of Sonic characters to unlock along with new and returning skins and costumes. Even more of a surprise is when I decided to jump back into the game while making this video. There was already a new collab event to celebrate characters from other Sega franchises, like Super Monkey Ball, Altered Beast, and Fantasy Zone. And considering this is all being done before the global launch, that brings me a lot of hype for the types of events we can expect in the future. I personally want to see versus-styled events where you actually get to participate directly in helping your team. There's also more than just the characters, as the customization options have continued to expand. Now we have many new stickers, emotes, and trails to create your best look as you rumble your way to the top. Want to change your appearance quickly? You can do that easily between characters if you feel like playing as someone else. Go ahead and pick your favorite main characters, or mix it up every now and then in true party game fashion. Along with the return of the Season Pass, I have noticed several new reward systems after taking a look around. What caught my interest the most were some of the rewards you can get from limited time events. These give you new goals to achieve constantly, and some items can also help you obtain characters you otherwise might have missed out before. The Omni Fragments in particular are one of the better additions to the game in my opinion. You don't need to experience the fear of missing out completely when there's still a chance for you to unlock unique characters over time. If you truly want to maximize your reward potential, definitely consider checking in regularly so you don't miss out on any awesome new additions. After returning to Sonic Rumble for the first time on PC, how does the core gameplay hold up? I would say it still holds up strongly for the multiplayer experience alone, especially if you squad up with some of your friends. For anyone who might never had the chance to play this game yet, I'll give you an idea of how the game goes. Sonic Rumble follows a 3-round match format, where you start with a full lobby of players all racing for the goal. You'll have to avoid obstacles along the way and collect rings to increase your score, which is important as that determines your place at the end of the round. Make it to the end, and you get to show off your style for everyone else to see. Want to spam stickers and emotes for absolutely no reason at all? Go right ahead. Everyone else is doing it too. You know what they say,
The more the merrier!
as you become qualified to enter the next round, the game trims down the competition each round with additional stage types and challenges. Sometimes you might need to work as a team before the other side finishes. Other times you'll have to survive without falling off for as long as you can. And when you make it to the final round, there's no more holding back. Usually the last round has you fighting against the remaining players more direct, and from here, your movement and attack strategies will matter the most. If you make it out on top, everyone gets to see you dance around in victory on the podium. Overall, you can expect fast-paced and chaotic fun that makes this game feel more alive and rewarding. Compared to other Sonic mobile games like Sonic Forces Speed Battle, Sonic Rumble has way more variety in its overall gameplay. It's not just about racing in a straight line here. This time you have to think about strategies to outplay your opponents through combinations of timing. And unlike Fall Guys, which this game is very much inspired by, everything here is faster paced and Sonic themed in a way that fans will definitely appreciate. As a result, Sonic Rumble simply feels more like a proper Sonic game with momentum, but dressed up as a party brawler. The gameplay loop has certainly got me hooked while making this review, and I'm pleased to say that I'll continue to cover this game in the future. And if you're into grinding for rewards, Sonic Rumble delivers on that to make you feel like there's always something to go for. There's tons of items to collect, and you can still do it at a reasonable pace if you can't spend hours on the game every day. Unlocking new characters, grabbing stickers to decorate your profile, and expressing yourself through emotes are all there in many places. This constant loop of rewards gives you a reason to come back every day. And yeah, it's kinda addicting. Sometimes it feels like I have to stop new matches just to collect all my rewards, because there's so many of them being unlocked at once. Still, it's satisfying to see your collection grow more, as there's also customization points that reward you for being a collector. All the Sonic game completionists will have a lot to do both now and in the future if they wish to truly max themselves out here. Speaking of maxing out, there's also these score bonuses for items I haven't seen before. It appears that being a collector here does in fact pay off, as certain buddies and emotes can give you useful advantages to give you a slight edge over the competition. And with character abilities coming soon for the global launch, that makes me wonder how useful they will actually be. My hope is that they will not become too useful if some make their way into the meta, and risk making most of the starting characters obsolete. Whether you're just casually checking in or going for the full completionist route, there's always something to chase after in Sonic Rumble. Now, as some of you watching this video are already playing Sonic Rumble on mobile, you might be thinking, how does the Steam version hold up, and how much better is the experience there? After playing the mobile version during the closed beta, the Steam version already offers a huge boost in performance and visuals. Everything looks sharper, the game is Steam Deck verified, there's achievements, and the original 30 FPS cap is removed. That was perhaps my biggest complaint about playing Sonic Rumble on mobile before, as there was no way to increase the frame rate despite using a device that already played the game smoothly. Everything including the animations and stage transitions just looked more fluid to see in action when playing at high frame rates. That makes a big difference during those tense platforming sections and any moment where you gotta go fast. You also get full controller and keyboard and mouse options here. This allows for more precise movements than what's already possible on a touchscreen, and it makes playing with friends more enjoyable, especially when you're all trying to knock each other out in the final rounds. Also, if you want to play with friends who aren't on the same platform, no worries. There'll be cross-play support at launch, and also account linking between mobile and PC. This makes it easier to pick up and play for both casual or competitive sessions with your friends. Throughout my time exploring what Sonic Rumble has to offer during early access, I'm honestly very excited to be creating content for it moving forward, as part of the official creator program. A big thanks goes out to the community team for giving me the opportunity to jump into this game early before launch. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments if you're planning to jump in on release day, or if you're already playing it now. And don't forget to pre-register using the link in the description to help everyone win those awesome launch rewards. I'll see you all in the next one.